Because I have here with me someone whom I look up to in the industry as a magician, as a performer, as an entertainer, in the business side. A very, very good person, good character, and he's so funny. And you know, if there's anything that I would like to ask about aspects about children's party, it's him. So I'd like to bring to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Chubster. Yeah. Hello, Chubster.
Hi, good evening, JB. Thank you very much for having me. Hello, guys from around the world. Greetings from Manila, Philippines.
Yeah, yeah. So, Chubster, good evening. So, you know, this is kind of hard time for us. Not so good. Things are not doing well. But how we've been locked down for 9 days, I think. So, how have you been doing? What's your day like as a magician? How do you do? How do you deal with it every day?
Well, right now, I don't want to be a couch potato watching TV, magic videos, or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So, of course, I have to keep in tip-top shape. I do Zumba and I do a home workout, cardio workout. So, that's what I'm keeping me busy right now, aside from the usual going to the grocery to buy some food, because I'm the only one who's allowed to go out and do the errands for the household.
Yeah.
And, of course, believe it or not, I pray the rosary.
We believe you. Yeah, we believe you, man. That's okay. Yeah, and like this morning, I was texting you, and you said you reply late because you said you just finished praying the rosary or hearing the mass online. But thank you for praying for us. I'd like to get to know you. Okay, let's start with that. Just a brief background of your life story as an artist, as a magician. How did you start with magic?
Well, from the top.
From the top.
Started when, I think I was 7 years old. That was the time I was bitten by the so-called magic bug.
Okay.
So watching TV shows like The Wonderful World of Magic, hosted by Bill Bixby back then. And that show featured Richard Ross, Ali Bongo, Norm Nielsen, to name a few.
Yeah.
And we found out that show was actually the FESM compilation, the Federación Internacional de Sociedad de Magic, or the Olympics of Magic. It's a compilation video. So after that, from there, I was able to watch shows of Blackstone Jr., Doug Henning, and of course, the one that inspired me the most, Mr. David Copperfield.
Yeah, same thing. For me, it's David C. and Do Henning. Si Do Henning, which is a lookalike of Kuya Leo. So that's good. Well, thank you for sharing that to us. Now, do you remember the first magic props that you purchased during that time?
Wait, professionally or?
Yeah, professionally.
Props, supermarket.
Professionally, both, if you can mention both.
The thing is, back then, the local bookstore here in Manila, it's called National Bookstore. During that time, we were bringing in lots of books about magic. Okay. And some books comes with this magic set. So the one that I bought, it comes with a phantom tube gimmick made out of cardboard.
Okay.
Some other tricks. So basically, that was the first physical prop that I have. Okay. Then, I don't know if you can call it the first gig as a professional one, because I was invited by my ninong, my so-called godfather, to an event. Okay. And it's a family day, I think. And he just asked me politely if I can perform magic, which, of course, by that time I was really eager to perform. Yeah. So I accepted it, and lo and behold, after the show, he gave me 200 pesos. And by that time, for me, 200 pesos was quite big. And course, the props I were using was way too expensive. These are magic toys. Those are magic toys only. So remember, I got to perform magic using magic toys from Choose Magic. Yeah. And I was able to get away with it. It's only one knapsack. Imagine a lot about this big.
Okay, I have a lot of balls. I just purchased.
The rings are 5 inches diameter. I was using an egg bag by that time. I had the double for the thumb tip. So
How
those are
long?
the
How long is your show for the birthday party when you were starting?
the current show right now.
Yeah, before when you were starting the first one, how long was it?
Before,
Is
I
it
can't
60 minutes
recall.
or
Usually it's guaranteed 45. Before,
still
I have put up a show guaranteed 45 minutes.
45 minutes? Yana, please close the door. My daughter is opening the door. So 45 minutes. It's the same thing as today. It's still 45 minutes, right? So during that time, Chapter, were you get booked by direct by the parents, by the mothers, or
Of course,
there are party planners already?
when I was starting, hold on, let me just mute this one off. When I was starting, well, I was being handled by Burik. By that time, most of my
Oh,
booking
okay.
from Burik.
Yeah, yeah.
Because by that time, the thing is, the reason why I got into magic professionally was through Burik.
Yeah.
It so happened that it was it was December back then, and he's got that bookings coming in.
Yeah.
And he asked me, Chubby, he called me Chubby by that time.
Chubby Pa, that's your name before.
Actually, they were the
that's your
ones
stage name before.
the Chubby name.
Because
He
you were
asked me if
kind
I
of
could
chubby.
perform magic and host a party since I was good when it comes to speaking English. I said, yeah, I can give it a try.
Yeah, yeah.
So he taught me how to, as in all the basics in clowning, the movements, the how to put on a makeup, the facial expressions, the do's and don'ts.
Wow, it's amazing.
So
that's amazing.
Basically, that's how I started. But the thing is, I really want to be a magician back then. I mean, I really want to be the David Copperfield of the Philippines.
That's amazing. You know, Chubster, the reason why I when I interview, I ask for the background and from the history, because I wanted the people to know that magic is not just about you buying a prop, or like at this age, it's not just about you doing a card trick. You know, there is a history. Like what Chubster, like what you were saying, you got beaten by the bug. And then like what you were saying now, I miss those times. Like, you know, I like mentorship. That's one thing that I like, even when there's technology right now. So like you were telling me, Burik taught you the facial expression, how to stand on stage, how to handle. And that's, for me, imagining it is like, wow, I would love to be alive in that time. And right now, things is different. I mean, some people would just pop on stage, buy a prop, and they just started pop, 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 pop. And then, you know, what's the background? You know, for you to be a good performer, there should be an overflow. There should be like someone who taught you, right?
I was telling you a while ago, we have lots of overnight magicians right now.
That's controversial, huh?
I'm a magician, just about this one, I'm a magician. No, the thing is, like in our case, in my case, 7 years old back then, I'm not lying about this, okay? This is real. So by that time, I really love magic. So by that time, I want to become the David Copperfield of magic. But the thing is, Lou Hilario is on the food chain, on top of the food chain. It's hard for you to penetrate the magic industry when Lou Hilario is there. That's why I went into into being a clown magician. So that's where I polish my skills when it comes to magic. And the thing is, see, lots of us knows the history of magic, knows who's this guy, knows who's this guy. But some of the guys doesn't know who these guys are. You mean, you know? So I'm a hypocrite if I'm not gonna say it's not for the money. Of course, we're already here. But the thing is, I fell in love with magic a long, long time ago, and up to now, I'm still. Everything's learning. Every day is a learning process still. But the thing is,
there's no limit.
You have to embrace the art.
We have a question from Dale. Let's answer this. Do you have a spending limit in buying props? Also, what are your considerations in getting a new prop? Is it for Dale? Is it for Chubster or for me? Chubster, it's for you because you're the one I'm being interviewed.
Spending limit na.
I know you're saving some amount per month, right? And you're only using certain separate account for buying, right? You told me about it.
Sometimes I have my PayPal account, but the thing is, I don't have not that much funds on my PayPal account right now. Good thing, or else I'm gonna keep on buying. No, the thing is, buying spending limit. I'm not like JB who spends thousands of dollars on a single prop. In my case, the most that I would spend on a prop is, I can't tell. If I
No,
really
no
love
need to
the prop,
mention. No need to mention.
the thing is, if I really love the prop, no matter
Yeah,
how
it's
expensive
worth
it
it.
is, I'm gonna buy it. But you have to think it over and over and over. Will it work in the Philippines?
Yes, yes,
If you see magic demos of them
yes,
performing it on their country, it's a different culture when you're buying props being
yeah,
performed from the US.
yeah,
There
yeah.
are lots of props that are good when you
Mm.
see it online, but when you buy it and perform it here,
It's a trash.
it's not applicable for the kids, for the adults,
It's
not to
not
be
so
met.
good. Yeah.
So
Uh,
spending limit, so I can tell, but I haven't. Maybe the most expensive prop that I bought,
yeah.
500.
Oh, okay. That's a lot. Well,
Pero
one thing that I can say about
single
that,
prop,
yeah, I think Dale is just asking that so that he could also have an idea on how much he should spend. But for me, Chubster, my answer to that is it's just like you saving for emergency fund. Like, let me ask you, Chubster, what's our job, Chubster? We're magicians. We're not singers, right? Singers, they invest on microphone and they practice. We
yep,
magicians, we invest on props, right? So
yes,
where will you put your money? On props. Now, when it comes to the amount, but that depends on how much you can afford, right? If I cannot afford to buy an expensive one, I'm not gonna buy it. But if I would like really to buy that, I'll buy it. And if I buy it, if it doesn't work, then no,
sell it.
I'm not gonna blame anyone. It's for me, right? But the
Yeah.
thing is, for me, I like upgrading. I believe in innovation, and I'm obsessed with it because it's my job. And
Hmm?
the reason why I invest so much, because like what you said, I save money every month. It's like I call it the magic fund. So that's why
Mm.
I have money to buy. And that's my job again. I'm a magician. So I invest my money on the props and I'm not investing in any networking company.
MagFeed and IBM. Then I
Mhm.
was a member of IMS,
Okay.
International Magician Society by Tony Assini.
Tony Hassini. All right.
I'm a lifetime member, okay, by the way, of that club, of that society. And I was a member of the Society of American Magicians, or SAM, for 6 years.
Wow.
But the thing is, the reason why I have to let it go is when IBM appointed me as TVP.
Mhm.
During that time, TVP, I have lots of jobs
Yeah, yeah.
in the Philippines. But the thing is, here's the bad thing about magicians here in the Philippines. Chubby, I want to be an IBM member. Sure, help me out. Okay, sure. Okay, once they have the ID, they will not renew it anymore.
Okay.
They thought that IBM, once you have the ID, it's forever. No, guys. So during that time, I have a report for the past 5 years
Mhm.
of what's happening in
Mhm.
Manila, because
Mhm.
as TVP, I usually file reports every year
Yeah,
for the IBM.
yeah.
So it only lasted 5 years. Then until most all the clubs right now are inactive. The status of MagFi and IMC, they're both inactive.
It's like this. And there's no such thing as mind setting. You're gonna buy a props. You're not. It doesn't mean that you buy a props. You're gonna use it, especially if you have not practiced. Again, let me tell you, if you want to buy something and if you think that I can use it, that the reason why you buy it is because you thought you can use it, right?
And
Ngayon,
you saw it from someone
yeah, and
who's performing.
you saw it from someone. It doesn't matter if it's a marketing effect. So let's make life simple. There's no such thing as don't buy it if you're not gonna use it. Of course, that's true because you're wasting money if you're not gonna use it. But being a magician is not just about buying. It's a passion. If it's an art, you'd like to just have it. Because I know people who's collecting, spending so much, and they're very happy. So that's what we are. Let me just remind you, okay? You are an artist. So an art doesn't have any price. Diba? No matter how expensive the art is, if you want to have it in you, you feel happy, you feel content, if you can afford. Okay? Ikaw, Chaps, ano sagot mo dito?
No, the thing is, mindset na huwag bibili ng props kapag hindi naman gagamitin sa show. So why would you buy a prop that you can't use in your show?
Correct.
Okay. So the thing is, if you think you cannot use it, don't buy it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only you who can say to yourself, can I use this? Or is it possible for me to use it here? Remember, when it comes to kid shows, most of the props out there that you can see off the internet, although they may look good on video when it comes to presentation, the culture here, the Filipino crowd, the Chinese crowd is different here.
Yeah.
And of course, also one thing, I don't know if you call this magician's fail.
Yeah.
The reason why I stopped using animals or livestock, doves and rabbits, well, there are certain times when I produce a dove, it will fly around and comes back to me. But the thing is, before it comes back to me, it will drop some bombs.
Right in your hand. That's yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
I don't want using bunny because sometimes once I reveal it, you see the pee spilling over the boxes.
Yeah, but I think I was able to inherit appearing rabbit and dove from you. And the pagoda box, it's still alive. If you remember, it's with me.
Oh, the balloon.
Yeah, the balloon. It's with me. So that's how long I've known this guy. So thank you for sharing that. No,
well,
so,
I think if I remembered correctly, I think that was from Kuya Tamplin.
Ah, really? The red pagoda.
Yeah,
wow.
the red pagoda box.
And then hopefully this will end soon. Or if not, during this time, what is it that we must do when we're staying at home? Any suggestion that you would like to share? Anything?
Okay, staying at home. Well, now is the time for you to go through your magic rubbish.
That's good.
Your magic.
Tomorrow I'll go to my magic rubbish.
Your magic closet or your magic storage or whatever you call that one, and try to play around with those stuffs you haven't been using yet.
You know what?
You have the Yana, am I correct?
Yeah. You know what? It feels good. I feel like a kid again when I open up the box and I say, wow. It's like, wow, I have this. Wow. And then, I don't know. Okay.
You know what? The thing is, the late Paul Potasi was able to entrust me some of his items, so I don't have to go over with that one.
Very lucky.
And he's got lots of books that I have over here that I haven't look at yet. So maybe that's what I can do. Is aside from the other props that I have. Again, sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
Lots of guys are posting lots of things of social media, TikToks. Okay. I will be going to TikTok anytime soon. If you can do these stuff, as in every day, okay. Sorry, a prayer only takes a minute or so of your time, of your precious time.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
it's for the whole world. If you really want this thing to end soon, and if you want to, of course, me. Even though I have some earnings, of course, if this will last for, we don't know how long this will last, of course.
Yeah, of course, we have bills to pay every month. It's not going to
stop. My Fort Knox reserves are going low right now. So we really have to, battle this out, and I really hope that this will end soon, so I can kiss you, JB.
Yeah, me also. I'm still looking forward to kiss you back.
No, the thing is, you know what? Have you seen Aldino's TikToks lately?
Yeah, I saw it in our.
It's one reason why I really want to go to TikTok right now.
He's your inspiration.
He was the last guy to convince me to go TikToking.
Yeah, for everybody's information, there are 4 magicians in the Philippines that was contracted by TikTok. They got paid to upload 4 videos a week.
Let me guess. One of them is Ron.
Me, Ron, Odi, and Anthony Andres. It's us. The 4 of us. Yeah,
how come wala pa siya? How come no TikToks from Odi and Ron?
They didn't tell us. They told us not to tell everyone. But the contact person in that company is already not part of the company. So and TikTok is so famous now. So I guess they don't need any endorsement. But I don't know, maybe for some other famous celebrities. But before, during that time, it was just last year. TikTok was just booming up. And then we received a call. And thanks to Ricky Kensai, I was endorsed by him. And that's it. And then I just saw Ron, Andres, and Odi in the office. And I'm like, wow, 4 of us. So it was fun. But, Yeah.
But I haven't seen posts from OD and
There are. There is, because we wouldn't get our paycheck if we wouldn't post for 15-second video a week. That time it was 15 seconds. So yeah, that's a trivia, but it's okay for everybody to know. What's the name of your website? You got the domain name already? Is it up already?
Okay, the old website, the chubstershow.com, is now not active anymore. So that's why I didn't. Although what I plan to do is, the new website will be a different name already, but it will be the same content with the old website.
Yeah.
So the new website that I'm coming up with right now will have a new name, new title, and the old website, the chubstershow.com. Once the new website is active, that will be active again, but the content will be the same.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. So Chubster, I just want to say thank you for joining me, and I know you're very busy. That's why you said you will only give me up to 5 minutes of your time, but it's more than 5 minutes, so I'm grateful. Thank you, brother. Did you have fun?
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you very much for having me, and I really enjoyed a lot, and I hope some of the guys listening out there were able to pick something from our conversation now, and I hope we can do this some other time, and next time I'll be performing if you want.
Thank you so much, and thank you for everything that you've done in the magic industry. Thank you for being a good friend, and also thank you for a good mentor for all of us. And I hope to hug you after this COVID-19 pandemic, and we can all praise God for everything. And like what you said, we need to pray. So musicians, like what Chubster has told us today, my takeaway for this interview is this: you know what? You really have to spend time today. Open your props, your cabinet, take a look, and then if you're gonna do a new routine, make sure you practice it. Like what he said, it's not easy to insert a new routine on your usual routine, right? Because that depends also on the type of client, whether they would. You can just check if they will like the old routine or the new routine. And another thing is, mentorship is very important. I can just imagine I can imagine in my mind, and I picture it that Chubster and Burik is teaching Chubster how to do this. And Chubster was so chubby that back then. I can imagine that. Can you imagine it?
130 pounds.
130 pounds. And that's what you call mentorship, right?
Let's all pray that this thing will be over so we can start going back performing. So I wish you guys all the best. Stay safe, stay at home, and don't forget to say a prayer before you go to sleep.
All right. Thank you very much, Chubster.